Welcome back, everyone. It's your Seagull Speed 252 Corvette lover. I want to thank you for pushing that play button. GM has leaked some more information on the C8 mid-engine Corvette right before the reveal. I don't know if you saw it yet, but I'm about to bring it to you in this video. I want to thank each and every one of you that are subscribed to the channel already and that are recently newly subscribed to the channel. If you haven't done so yet, definitely smash that subscribe button. So the video that I just played for you was a video leaked by Chevrolet of the exhaust note of the C8 mid-engine Corvette. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I enjoyed hearing it. It was definitely, it gave me the satisfaction I was looking for. But I honestly believe it sounds somewhat similar to the C7 Corvette. And I say this because, I talk a lot about aftermarket and factory exhaust. And I made a video on those recent things as well. I feel as though the C8 mid-engine Corvette exhaust sounds somewhat similar to the C7 Corvette exhaust. I could be wrong. For any of you that actually been around the C7 Corvette for some time, what do you feel? Do you feel like that exhaust note sounds just the same as the C7 Corvette, or do you actually think it sounds different? I don't know if it sounds like anything European. I know some people left comments on the channel hoping that the C8 mid-engine Corvette would sound pretty much something like an exotic car, right? Something like the Lamborghinis, the Ferraris, and the McLarens and things like that. I mean, honestly, right now, it still sounds great to me. I don't have anything against the exhaust on the C8 mid-engine Corvette thus far. Obviously, I haven't seen it yet. If there's an aftermarket kit at some point where I can change out the exhaust, I'm definitely probably going to do so. But I'm looking forward to seeing this car in person. I'm looking forward to walking around it and give you my true, honest thoughts about it, and going from there. But let's go ahead and hop into some more things that GM leaked recently, right before the reveal of this car, so we can kind of get an idea of what we're expecting, and maybe what we'll see. Now, everyone has already seen this photo. I'm sure you have. This has been the biggest controversy photo of them all. Out of all the leaks, this has been the biggest one thus far. A lot of people are either for it or against it. And I'm going to be honest with you, I read a lot of comments, whether it was on Instagram, whether it was on Facebook, all social media platforms, and the percentage of the people that looked at this bumper do not like it. I mean, they all said it's like a Camaro looking, rendering, or pretty much a bumper. They also said it's not real. Some people say it's not fake. From my sources from Chevrolet, I was told that this bumper is real. Now, my sources could obviously tell me different things, just so I don't leak certain things that need to be out there. But I was told that this is real. I was also told that General Motors had a meeting this past Tuesday, and somebody got fired because something happened. I don't know if somebody got fired due to this photo leaking out or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I heard a lot of rumors that this photo is actually real. I'm going to give you my true, honest opinion if this is the bumper for the C8 mid-engine Corvette. I'm not completely against it. I do like the tail lights. It kind of reminds me of somewhat the C7 tail lights, just in a different format. I feel like, with all the time that they had, they could have definitely designed a little bit better. The spoiler to me is just trash. I'm going to go ahead and admit it. I mean, that's just my personal opinion about it. I don't like the spoiler thus far. But we have to admit, though, this is the base model. Like GM, when they released the Stingray, a lot of people just hated the Stingray. They couldn't stand it. They didn't want to spend their money on it, whatever the case may be. But when that 2015, when the Z06s came out, and they came out in that wide body, people lost their minds wanting to run to the doors to get those Z06s. And I got a feeling that once the C8 Z06 version comes out, it's going to be the same exact thing, the wide body, a different kit, and everything like that. So, obviously for the base model, it has to be just enough to tease people to get them in the door and want to buy this car, and then at some point trade up for the future model. But at the end of the day, I will say I'm okay with it. I'm 60% liking it. I'm 40% not liking it. I do think the exhaust probably could have been better because those square exhausts just look kind of But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm still hoping to be able to get behind the wheel one of these things and enjoy it. If I'm able to afford it, I don't know yet. I mean, once again, I mean, this car could be expensive. I have no freaking idea on the price whatsoever. But give me your thoughts on the rear bumper. Do you think it's something that you can get used to? Do you think it's something that it's completely like you're not buying it because the rear bumper looks like some trash? Do you think it looks like the Camaro? I heard somebody call it recently like the Camaro Vet or something like that because it has a mixture of the Camaro and Corvette together. But at the end of the day, this is one of the biggest photos that has been leaked by Chevrolet recently. That a lot of people are kind of like, I can take it or leave it type of thing. I have some more photos coming up of what GM has leaked regarding the C8 mid-engine Corvette and the reveal at the same time. So let's keep going into the video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments down below. This is a channel to be a part of if you're looking for the latest and the greatest C8 Corvette information. Even though I'm a small channel, I do have my sources of reaching into GM and getting information that I can provide to you all within a timely manner. Now, this was something that was definitely leaked by General Motors for sure, hands down. I mean, there's no question about it. I saw this actually on Instagram page, and I saw it on other social media platforms as well, that Corvette actually released this photo and pretty much said, this is the C8 mid-engine Corvette reveal steering wheel. Once again, I met a lot of people who said that they were actually for this. They liked this a lot more than they do the rear bumper. I heard more positive results regarding the steering wheel than I did the rear bumper. I also still heard some people that said it wasn't, sure about the square round type of steering wheel. But, at the end of the day, it looks fancy. It looks a little bit exotic. It looks different. Once again, I want to see it in person to see exactly what and how I feel about it. But right now, I don't have any bad things to really say about it because to me, it's just a steering wheel. It's nothing that people will see unless they're inside of your car. To me, the most appealing part is always the outside because that's what people see the most. If you got your windows tinted, they're not gonna really see your steering wheel that much. But I'm not against this at all. I think this is a great start, and we'll see exactly where this steering wheel goes. But GM definitely leaked this photo, and it's been out for a while. So leave your comments down below what you think about this steering wheel as well. So this was also leaked by General Motors, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this is exactly where the C8 reveal will be held. I knew about this location for the past 2.5 weeks now, not due to somebody in Chevrolet telling me, not due to just guessing around. I actually knew exactly where this reveal was gonna be taking place because they always kept saying a secret place. They wanted to hold a Detroit Auto Show or the New York Auto Show, but it didn't pan out. So the marketing team was trying to fight and scream to figure out where they hold this place at, and this is exactly what it's looked like. And let me tell you why I figured it out. So I watch a lot of Chevrolet commercials because I'm a Chevrolet guy. And when you realize some of the commercials, it keeps always the same background. Well, in that background was always this big old building. You'll see like 3 or 4 cars in there, and there'll be this guy in there that's talking about awards and having customers in there, and blah, blah, blah. And they will pull the sheets or the drapes from it, whatever, and there they go. And so I spoke to a friend that actually lives out in California that I went to college with and graduated and lives exactly in this area. I mean, literally in this area with her family. And I asked her, like, hey, where is there a location where they will host a big event like this? She said, probably the hangar. That's where a lot of commercials and stuff are shot at. She said, I live 5 minutes from there. That immediately told me exactly where this place was. So this is the same place that GM shoot their commercials at, which is clearly the same place they plan on having a C8 mid-engine Corvette reveal. And definitely this information. To me, it seems like a big old building. She said as an abandoned airport, whatever the case may be. This building seems like it has plenty of space for lots of people to attend the reveal. Once again, I am planning to be there. So I'm looking forward to seeing this Corvette in person and, seeing exactly what I'm kind of actually see what this hangar looks like because it looks freaking huge. She also told me that, as this process is going on, as Chevrolet is getting ready to reveal this car at the hangar, there's been a lot of, Army guys and military guys and police guys surrounding this building, like left and right. They actually said there's been an altercation recently going on at the hangar because there's just been a lot of activity going on in this area. So that's why they have so much security and stuff like that. So you definitely won't have any random person just show up and try to show up for the reveal because with all the security and all that stuff going on, you definitely probably won't be able to get in. So for everyone that's not on social media, which is Instagram, and go to my Instagram, definitely follow my page, which is Speed 252. And you can also follow my Twitter account now. I do have a Twitter account, which is Speed 252 as well. So on Instagram, here's a photo that Chevrolet pretty much been leaking out, you know what I'm saying, on a kind of from the past 9 days technically, because there's 9 photos here, or 9 videos is what they call it, of leaking information about the C8 mid-engine Corvette. As you can see, like the 7, 18, 19 is all between different pictures or videos, what the case may be. And so they leaked all these videos together. And if you have an Instagram account, definitely go follow me and go check out these videos as well. I wanted to put this out there because I thought it was pretty cool. Within these videos, they reveal a bunch of different things, especially the colors of the car. I'm super excited for the colors of the car because I tend to gravitate towards more bright, exotic colors. And you know me, once I get a car for a little bit, and if I see a bunch of people with that same color, I'm probably going to wrap it at some point anyways. But at the end of the day, I think you should go check out these videos. I want to put this out here. So if you have an Instagram account, definitely go to check them out. I don't know where else you may be able to see these videos at, but they're definitely easy to catch on Instagram. So go check out Corvette on Instagram and follow my Instagram page again, which is SeekOnTheSpeed252. And definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't did that yet. I know I say that a lot because I would love that you're part of this awesome community. And I want to give a shout out to 2 people that also came out and visited me here in North Carolina. So right now we have Mr. Ronald, which is from Las Vegas, and then we have Bernard, which is from New Jersey. These guys came to North Carolina on a business trip to handle some things for their personal company or their business that they work for, and they decided to reach out to me through email, which I leave my email open to everyone. I leave my website open to everyone, and you're more than welcome to contact me as well, which is seegonthespeed252@gmail.com. My website is seegonthespeed252.com. And these guys reached out to me and said, hey, we'll be in your area. Would you like to meet up for lunch and dinner? And absolutely, if I got the time and I'm available, I would definitely try to set up something and meet and greet you and have a good time and talk or what the case may be. These guys were great. We talked about Corvettes. We talked about their families. We talked about future goals. And, we just talked about things in general. Mr. Ronald has a Grand Sport, a 2019 Grand Sport that he just bought that he was super excited to talk about. And he was a little nervous because his wife was going to pick him up from the airport. And he was like, man, I want to drive that thing so bad. And then Bernard is actually in the market for a C8 miniature Corvette that should be coming out pretty soon here. He decided to skip the jump from getting the C7 to waiting on the C8, which is nothing wrong with that. And so these guys was great. I enjoyed, talking with them for sure. It was very easy to talk to. And like I said before, the doors is open up to anybody that more than welcome to come to the area and, meet and greet me. And if I'm available and everything is within reason and time or whatever, I'm definitely down to come meet you. Like I said, I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't make a crap ton of money at all, but I like to appreciate meeting followers of the channel because we are family. Like we are family no matter what it is outside. We are family. We came together for a reason because of passion for Corvette and passion for cars. So once again, thank you guys for coming out and visiting me. I really appreciate you taking the time to do that and bound some merch. They bought merch as well, which was greatly appreciated as well. And, it was just, I'm lost for words because I just enjoy meeting subscribers of the channel. But, hey, I want to end this video here because I want to get this video out of some of the new GM things that they leaked. I hope you all having a great day, a great weekend, or what the case may be, whether it's a weekday. I don't know when I'm going to release this video yet. But once again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. And, I look forward to seeing this episode of Seek on the Speed 252.